to the show. Show. So let's get this next game underway, shall we?
A coach offers to a developing player.
Let me do something quick. My friend gave me the idea of my keyboard I use to title my videos. After I title my video, unplug it from my PlayStation. And plug it into my tablet, which also has a keyboard, so that way I can use it to reply to you guys. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bill Ilez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Corona over to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Now at the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Senators lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Kirshner is there. 2 gone. Ready now, number 3. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. The drive out toward the gap in left center. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Casto. He represents the potential time if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest. Welcome to MLB. Striding in for his first at-bat, Adrian Sanchez. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very stationary.
Striding in, number 3. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. No balls and a strike to count. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
You guys don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing dual screen, right? I'm playing what I see and what you guys see. I'm watching.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
And I'm also watching my stream at the same time, so that way I can modify my
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit gets you right back in the ball.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on. In now, Derek Haley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Swing and a line drive, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI.
Striding in once again, number 3. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls in 1.
I have to pause it real quick, you guys, so I can move up my chair. But first, I'm moving up my keyboard. About here sounds good for my keyboard. I am right now. And now my chair. And this looks a lot better. Because without my TVs, I have to be really close up to it.
Strike.
Hey guys, I'm back. So another home. I'm ready to hit a home run for you guys.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That would have been a home run if that would have stayed fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. The relay. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I thought I could have turned to 3 off that, but I'm not.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here it comes on 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now in the box, Tomas Soriano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches to strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Julio is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tomas Soriano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Francesco Reyna.
Now batting, left fielder, Francesco.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base. Ready once again, number 3. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Oh, if it's right down the middle.
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Yeah, I could have made that.
Stepping up now, Tomas Soriano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on. Now batting, number 3. He's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping in, Michael Casto. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Into the box, Tomas Soriano. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tomas Soriano goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Softly hit out to short. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show today.
1 second, let me do something.
Look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Swinging a ground ball to third.
Wow,
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rayburn is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in now, number 3. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Julio is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left field.
Another pop fly.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Am I going to be fly out?
Striding into the box, number 3. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kirshner over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble. And leading off the inning, Luis Ayala. As they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. 7-1 the final today. The Senators hosted a 3-run.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
I'm going to play until we get caught up. Or maybe we might have to play the whole season. For the last we get caught up mid-season to the AAA.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend.
I just have my cheat code. Each time.
At the plate, number 3. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Number 3.
And the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and
there we
deep.
go.
Look
Goodbye,
at this.
home run.
Gone
Goodbye.
to
Kiss it
lead off
goodbye.
the inning.
I get RIP in the chat for that.
Yeah, this
Can
is
get
what I would call one of
mistakes in the
those
chat,
good news,
please?
bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Sack fly.
Well, that wasn't your standard sack.
Into the box now, number 3. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So striding in, number 3 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here into the visitor's bullpen.
Please, mistakes in the chat.
So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today. Coming to the plate now, number 3 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Saucedo is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
8 runs.
Time for minor league. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He went deep last night twice.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line drive to center field. Number 82 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Stepping into the box, number 3, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side.
Wow, batting question done.
Now at the plate, Vernon Hampton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Vernon Hampton.
Here it comes on 0-2.
One that I made for
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Power, I was 0-2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want.
Power and contact.
Stepping into the box, number 3. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, number 3. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Settling in now, Michael Casto, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score, the runner from second.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
I know, right?
0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second, this could be two. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. Trenton posted a 3-run first. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League. So coming to the plate, number 3. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score. Now to the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Number 3.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Saucedo has it in his sights. 1 out. Standing in, number 3. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Saucedo on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Standing in, Vinny Novoa.
First baseman, Vinny Novoa.
1-2, here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance. Number 3. 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
2 RBIs.
So striding forward now, Michael Casto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Casto.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Saucedo will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So digging in now, Tomas Soriano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he'll step off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ground ball right side. Reined in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2. At the plate, number 3. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Saucedo giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no error. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Bay Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bobby Ullman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show. Digging in, number 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 3.
Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Slow motion replay. You see guys how close that was?
Into the box now, Tomas Soriano, and he'll hit with a chance
I
to push
cannot
across
make
the
that
game's
line.
first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Murillo is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Peter Hong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Also, I had a really important comment question the other day. Question.
0-1 count. Here's
Guys,
the pitch.
stay. Third baseman
Hit hard on the ground to
to
second. Hernandez takes it in, and that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Reggie Varela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Hirsch fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in once again, number 3. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Put mistakes in the chat again.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they move on top 4-0.
I think it's time to start pitching.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 3. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rodney is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Preston Rodney. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have... They're running out of those pretty quick.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Bowie Bay Sox used a nice 5th inning to take...
Excuse me.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen.
Ooh,
they consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned.
I think I'm staying third baseman. Yes, I did.
A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals.
I'm staying with it. Oh man, one second to last. We're in 5th right now. Can't believe it. Well, City just clapped us.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Wright, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Rickard leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Pop out. No, pop out. Foul ball.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team start. Digging in, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
This next pitch is going to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. None out. Runners at first and second. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a
Another
three-run
home run
shot to
added
left
to his
center.
stats.
Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great.
At the plate, number 3 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Curtis Irvin. He singled his last time up.
Curtis Irvin.
Now, attempt here. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. So stepping in, Bill Elkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped high in the air. Number 3 moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Uribe sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's so weird.
8-3 tonight. The Bay Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Wright earns his first win of the season.
Let's see if I'll stop playing.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Number 3.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the.
Now at the plate, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Perez is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now at the plate, Carlton McKenzie, 1 for 2. On his line so far in the game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. Score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to be ready now. Number 3, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Right down the middle.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And another foul ball. High and deep down the left field line.
Go out, go out, go out, go out, go out, go out.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
I'm fouling so many of these things off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
If that would have been
The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning. Striding in, Francesco Reyna. The winning run is at first base.
The
0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Striding in once again, Peter Hong. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2. In now, Michael Casto, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Put one down.
To short, hit hard. To his right, Elkins. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Phil Page earns his 3rd win of the year. Time for Paul Vaughn, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Villafuerte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they're able to get
That's where the grass is.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trees and stuff, and a
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Harrison is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, number 3. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Grubb is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the... Stepping in, number 3. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready once again, Alejandro Quintero. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation.
Scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. They
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rumble Ponies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league. Now batting, number 3. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The next 0-2. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Can you tell me about almost how many home runs I
Stepping in, number 3. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Stepping up now, Carlos Villafuerte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Side. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Definitely tried.
It's my fault. I wasn't thinking there.
Into the box, number 3. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one.
It would have been an out, a big flat out.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Rickard gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, how do I pitch?
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I don't know. I bet these pitchers have been
Coming
studying.
to the plate now, number 3, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Don't give me something down the middle.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
On to first to complete the double play. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Wright earns the win, his second. J.J. Watts pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the lead.
It sounded like J.J. Watts for a minute.
The show's continuing coverage of
Yes, please like saying
Jackie
that.
Ortega is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, When he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set.
Digging in now, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Jim Perez.
Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
If I can play this month.
Boy, there's
Maybe
another
half the
base
next
hit.
month.
This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Dero.
Digging in to try it again. Number 3 due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Popped him up.
Yeah,
Pena backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back.
Striding into the box, Tomas Nido. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, no.
Hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Just for the fun of it.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll tag him out in the rundown. 6-2 the final total today. Bowie jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Evan Ramos wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
We'll see how he is on my cell, on my thing on shot.
This manager looks to get his team's offense producing more consistently.
I'm right back. So gonna be talking to you guys. Just gotta take 2 steps.
Minor League Baseball is live and on.
I'm back, guys.
Willie Pineda will be on the bump for game 2 of the
out
series.
now because I have my fan on, so I might as well turn it down.
Hey, how good has this guy been
It's
up
hot.
to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Guillen will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Into the box now, number 3.
You gotta pause for a minute. Oh, problem solved.
Oh for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Francesco Reyna. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Valentin ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play. So striding in, Thomas Norris comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in 2 count. Line fielded cleanly.
You're out, buddy. Just so out.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one
left. I like third baseman better. I always just pick shortstop start, and if I get an infield, like my last one, how I got dropped to second base, moved to second base, I stayed.
And he fouls this one off.
Because I was tired when it happened. I was paying attention.
Now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Made a miss on the off. Stepping into the box, Will Brannon. The windup and the 0-1. This is popped up. Number 3 is under it. 1 down.
I have a friend that made a player, and he was drafted to the Giants, and that's the double A team we're playing.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping into the box, number 3. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 0-1 the count.
And I had a friend that already had 30 home runs by now. Well, almost 30.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Hernandez has it. Throw to first gets him.
Chose a
One
different
out here to
building.
lead off the 10th.
Not knowing what it is, I don't
So
know.
a big moment in
I'll
the
check
ball
later
game
on.
here. Number 3. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Fouled away. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guillen ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And
Okay.
he's up to third
That's
safely
so
now
annoying.
with 2 gone in the inning.
If I bat again, that
So
last
a
pitch he
big
threw at me,
spot
that was
here
annoying.
and stepping in, number 3. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
I at least want to
Swing
hit
and a
a
miss on
double
the
and
slider,
2.
0-1. So far this
I at
season
least
with
want a
runners
double.
in scoring position, number 3 carries a batting line little over the 260 mark.
Choosing these fans home.
Turned on that one and
Either
crushed
home
it.
run
Just
or a double.
pulled it a little foul.
A home run
Grant,
since these fans
playing
home.
here in his age
A double
29
since these
season.
fans home.
His
Or a
arsenal
triple since
includes
the
a
fans
cutter,
home.
a slider, a changeup, and a splitter. Got him. And that's
Nope,
the
I'm
third
not sending
time
the
we've
fans
written
home.
the K next to his name in this one. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about
Time for minor league baseball here on. Digging
Doug
in,
Chase is usually
number
on.
3.
He is.
His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Gonzalez is over to take a look at it. This is just a bit out of reach as it's off the top of the visitors' dugout. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans.
Settling in now, Craig Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gonzalez.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number
The
3.
pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left
Oh
as this is
gosh.
hauled in for the first out. Now to the plate, number 3, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a swing and a
Mistake.
long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone.
Home
a
run.
home run.
Mistakes! Mistakes! Mistakes in the chat, please.
So coming to the plate, number 3. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like
Yeah,
they
but
might be able
he'll
to
pitch
end
me
this
some-
losing
he'll pitch
streak
me a
that
bad
they've
pitch
been
again.
mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Line
Dead center.
towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him
How?
at
That was
second. And
instantly
with that,
double.
the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Will Brannon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
This game is cheesy sometimes. Sometimes you get
This
really
one's
bad
down
at
to third. Right
seeing
to it.
doubles or something.
And that's out number 1. Standing in, number 3. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Guillen. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Sometimes we used to.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest.
Okay, so about the guy, I was just checking the time. I'm gonna go to calendar. There's 1, 2 months left before mid-season. The next appearance. Damn, we got a bad record this year. A really bad record.
The game's future star. So striding forward now, number 3. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play.
Standing in, Alberto Murillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Founder down the line at third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So digging in now, Josh Hirsch. He singled his last time up.
Hirsch.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this one is hit a
Mistakes.
ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone!
Mistakes.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now. At the plate, Thomas Padgett.
The catcher, number 14.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Padgett.
And a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Digging in, number 3. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Moving under it, Hampton. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Josh Hirsch. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hard on the ground to third. He's right there. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Into the box now, number 3. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 8 full. Trenton leads this one 3-1. Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1 the final. The Trenton Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Leo Enriquez earns win number 4 on the season. Chris Tillman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Marcel Chambers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. Welcome to MLB The Show. In this presentation, Herb Jimenez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Hampton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alexi Carrasco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carrasco.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Thomas Yamazaki. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Now at the plate, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Digging in, Michael Casto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Michael Casto.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. The Thunder are on top 6-1. Digging in once again, Rick Johnson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far. Popped him up. Murillo has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, number 3. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Six to 2 the final total today. Trenton jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Stop at 20 home runs.
Minor League Baseball is
Sea Dogs.
so stepping in, number 3. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Hopefully that's gone.
Law is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up.
Nope.
Vasquez shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
4 home runs by the end of this game series. I'm going to call it.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Casto.
25. Michael Casto.
The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Morris moves over. 2 down. Now at the plate, Alejandro Quintero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Popped up. Ramirez is there. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready now, number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Mistakes.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, He's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun.
Leading off the inning, Horatio Bruntlett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, blast, they could certainly use that right now.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, number 3. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
And then the Tim stops play the game.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that when going for extra bases off the bat. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro Quintero. He singled his last time up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Bay Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never...
Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business, and getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Guys, after I just finished that up now, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. First, go sub to Print Shadow 1.1, Beautify, and Happy Family with us for gaming. And comment to their channel, and comment on their latest video and say Past Friend Traits from 3 cents. You can give them a like and sub. Also, give me a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share your video with your friends, tell them to like and subscribe. Now, peace.